Yeah. Okay, so in this video we're going to learn how to code your first feature in Brainrot. Okay, so assuming you watch the first video and you know like basic Git stuff, like how to clone a Github repo, like you go here, use SSH, configure SSH key and all things like that, or if not, you just fork the repo and then create your branch, blah blah blah. So anyway, assuming you have like clone here, like using SSH, copy URL and then go here. Already cloned, so if not, you can go here and type git clone and then paste git at github.com, blah blah blah, brainrot lang, da da da. Okay, so I have the Brainrot repo here, so we got a bunch of stuff like basic documentation like readme, contributing.md, or parser with zone and flex. Yeah, that's actually the name of the flexer. It's flex. So we got scripts here. We also got a makefile to make your life easier. So we'll type makefile help and then shows a bunch of stuff here. Like make all to build main executable, blah blah blah. Sigma grids and activated. Make install, make uninstall, make tests or run like Hoogie Woogie approves kind of thing. And make file grind, so it tests for memory leaks. Yeah, so that's a thing in case you're not familiar with C. So format source files using C-lang format, no cringe, all Kino. Absolute Kino. Anyway, and make val grind, so checks for SUSI memory leaks with val grind. This one takes a while to run. So here's the flags we are using when compiling with C, and the libraries that we are using, blah 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 blah. Okay. So first things first, let me clear and type make clean. Okay, so remove. Okay, so you know it's not doing any sus stuff when you type make clean, because you know you need to check what it's doing. So here, let's check for clean. So remove target. Be careful with remove f, the dash f or rf, like remove rf dash no preserve root, that kind of stuff people like to joke about. So okay, we can, okay, let me open code to make things easier. VS Code. Yes, I code with C with VS Code. If you're going to roast me, this is the perfect time. So I don't really care. So about the test files. Okay, we have like several test cases, like which simple Brainrot programs, and yeah, or comments are toilet emojis. Yeah. Anyway, so our test file, let me close this. Test cases, tests. So we use PyTest. So in case you're not familiar with Python, you don't need to. It is already written in the script. The only thing you need to do is like go here to our expected results.json. So we have here like each test and the expected result, right? So it's going to check for the output of, for example, Giga, the expected results when you run the Giga program. Where is Giga? Yeah, Giga.brainrot. So when you run this thing, you get this for and then new space for the new space. So, and whenever you're adding a new feature or whatever you're doing, that is not exactly a bug, but Yeah, you need to write a test to make sure like the thing you just wrote actually works. So, and what I'm going to do, we're going to check for the features that we haven't implemented yet. So, okay, what is Brainrot? We all know what Brainrot is. So here got a couple of examples. Hello world, fizz, buzz, bubble sort, one-dimensional heat equation, solver, Fibonacci sequence. You're welcome to join our Discord community, or also Reddit, with some memes, of course. Duh. Okay, so yeah, so this one actually implements, damn it, this one actually implements enum from C, so this one's probably tricky. Whopper, which implements extern, is probably tricky. Go to, which is cringe. Okay, salty. This one might be interesting. It implements a static keyword. It shouldn't be tricky, like if you're calling inside a function and then you have a static keyword, and then if it's the variable is static, it should persist the value across function calls. Yeah, so I think that's a good one. So it's a modifier, right? It behaves like exactly like as a modifier in C. So for this one, I'm going to look how we implemented schizo. So schizo is actually the keyword for volatile, right? And yeah, let's check out. Probably we need to use this one here. Actually, this one, let me check the makefile. I think it should be, okay, flex. There should be a plugin for that. Extensions, flex plugin. And is this it? It's not programming language. Yeah. Is this what we're looking for? Yeah, this looks sus. Anyway, let's just leave it. I think we can let's use select the plain text. Let's use C for that. Yeah, that helps. Okay, so we look here. Let's see, what was the keyword again? Schizo. We are looking to implement. So let's first create our new branch. Feat implement salty modifier. Okay, let me check. Okay. So salty. All right. Let me check if you already have salty somewhere here. Damn it. Salty. Oh, these are built-in functions. Salty token. Small sign. Okay, so we have static. All right. So static. Yeah. Okay, so we have static, and yeah, it's not implemented. Where's the modifier? So yeah, we need to add it here. Okay, so modifier static, which will be salty, is static equals true. Okay, that's how we have to do. Now I have to make things. We have to fix some things. Current modifiers. Let me check where that appears. So we need to add here at the beginning when we call reset modifiers dot is static false, and type modifiers, that's what we want to we need to add bool here is static. Okay, so there's probably a things that we broken. I wonder if this, yeah, I think it's, yeah, I think this, okay. I'll increase a bit the font size so people don't complain. Yeah, so we basically added, we already had the node here for static, or where is it? Damn it. Oh, there it is. So it's static. So we want to make static salty. Okay, so when we go to lang.l and we see salty, it returns static. Okay, so salty is going to work as a static or keyword for static. Of course, it's something that absolute nonsense, right? And okay, so somewhere here we have some stuff like false. Yeah, we need to add one more here. Current modifiers is volatile as static. What else? Current modifier. Create node. Blah 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 blah. Extern. Clean up. Anyway. So yeah, we added some stuff here. Let's see if it compiles. Yeah. Is static declare here. Missing initializer get variable modifiers. Yeah. It should work now. Okay, skibbity toilet Brainrot compile with max get. Alright. So now we need to write a program to actually test it. So let's write what was the name again? Salty, okay. Salty.brainrot. Salty.brainrot. Okay, so first skibbity main. And now we need to define a function, the res counter. It takes no arguments, and we have like a salty res. For those who don't know what res is, it's integer. Salty res count equals 0. Count equals count plus 1. And it puts in, I don't know, 40, 69, why not? Of course. Okay, so since this variable is salty, every time we call this function, it should persist this value and keep track of times we called counter. So let's say yapping. We need to use yapping here. and then the counter, it should display 0, right? Then yapping counter, it should display here, it should display 0 and then here 1, right? So that's what we actually expect. So let's run make install. Damn it, sudo make install. Brainrot installed successfully. You're good with the sauce. Oh my god. Okay. So we now actually need to run Brainrot. Okay, it's working. Brainrot tests cases salty. Unexpected static at line 1. Yeah, something sus here. Function declarations working. Function scope is inner. Person 0. Skibidi main. Bus. I think we need forgot busing 0. Parsing fail. Unexpected static. Ah, yeah, we need to add this here. So yeah. So make install, run again. Yeah. 69. Oh yeah, because it actually doesn't return the count, so you want to return the count here. Okay, we run again. That's not quite what we're looking. It seems like it's not doing anything. Dev kids. Nope. Since they should have persisted this value. Since it is static. Yeah, something sus here. Of course, at each time we reassign it as 0. Then of course it's going to reset each time. So I think if we just take that, it will initialize at 0, I guess. Nope. Count plus. But count equals count plus 1. I think this operator is not supported. It actually is. Yeah. Yeah, this should persist across different calls. Set salty here. Yeah, it doesn't support for static function. Side. Static. Okay, some errors here. No declaration. Do we need to add it here? No, semantic analyzer. Verb management, semantic scopes. Oh, it's not in. Type modifier. Set int variable. Set variable. We're not. I think it should be handled here. Yeah, let me check real quick. Yeah, I think problem something around here. Yeah, we can declare as static. Okay, this is actually trickier than I thought. So I asked Claude what I would need to do here. So actually, I need to add a hash map here, like similar to how we already have for functions. So create a static hash map with a static with a map of static variables. And what else? Modify add variable to scope here. Let me go to the definition. What I need to do, if current scope, okay. Static variables go to the static store, not the scope. This is before, okay, normal non-static path. So I need this piece here. Okay. Let me just, yeah. Okay. Static variables go to the static store, not the scope. So if modifier is static, if there's not a static variable map, it creates a new. So this is one of our helper functions to create a new hash map. You can see here on the libraries, right? Size t, name length, string length, the name of the variable existing. What is this structure again? Okay, the type of variable. Gets from the hash map. If existing first count, initialize and store. If it already exists, do not initialize. That's the whole point. Okay. So modify get variable to check the static store. Okay, let's go there. Check the static. Check static store first. Okay, so we add this check here before. If static variable map, variable var, hash map get, static variable map, names, link. If var, return var. So yeah, basically this. Yeah, but yeah, let's just make it clear. That's same pattern here. Okay, what else? Scope, while, scope, blah blah blah. Add the unique key per function to avoid name collisions. The naive approach above breaks if two functions both declare static int x. You need to namespace the key by function name. Helper to build a namespace static key. Then add variable to scope. Resolve the current function name in scope context. So we need to add this somewhere. So yeah, I don't usually like static functions, but we can add here at the bottom. Then add variable to scope. Resolve the current function in the cleanest way, given your existing instructions to store the function name on scope. So function name. Okay. And enter function scope after creating scope. Create function scope after evaluating arguments. Okay. Find the nearest function scope name, space the key. Oh boy. Oh boy. Free static variable map. Call this on your cleanup. Okay, let's add this free function table. Okay, let's add this somewhere here. Okay, so where is the prototype? Okay, void. Let's add this here. Okay, so where the hell do I add this? Where? This is the function. It goes inside add variable to scope, replaces the simple static block, uses that function. I'm quite sure it probably breaks some things. I'm sure of it. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the hell did he move here? Okay, just a white space. Let's leave it there. Static variables go to static scope. Find yours. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so how is it on a file through normal scope? Oh boy. Same idea. Check the static map with the namespace. Give the full updated function. Go to get variable. Yeah, I already did that. Oh, let's see things breaking now. Oh my boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this shouldn't be a... Oh my god. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, this needs to be on the top, I think. Yeah, what the hell am I doing, man? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, the problem was that it should be on top. So just to make sure, let's make thing clear, make clear and make clean and make sudo make install. Oh boy, again. And let's run. Yeah, it didn't work. Is this the issue? Yeah, not working. Yeah, well, let's run all the tests. We need to actually source and tests and okay, the tests are passing, so let's see if we broke anything with Valgrind. If there's anything sus with the memory, it should appear here. So oh god. A Gooning loop. Alright. So the issue zero node declaration. Save free. Case node assignment. Okay, so we need to actually add some stuff here. Just hope it works. Let's try again. Oh boy. Make test. Yeah, working. Make install and then yeah. Maybe I'm not sure if this operator is support. Let me try this count plus one. Yes, same nonsense. Yep. Okay, he wants to see our hash map. Lib. For an HM put does stores a copy of the struct. So when set variable those get variable get pointed to the copy mutates in place of works for fine phenomenal. But for static map the problem is different. The usually to get variables extra static map using the namespace key blah 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 blah. So it finds the variable in the static map correctly. Actually wait. Even call can't figure out this stuff, man. Oh boy, this is getting wild. Let me trace through more carefully. First call, salty wrist. The issue is actually simpler. Count start initialize, so it's 0, then incremented to 1. The static resistance is working, but the post increment returns the value after increment blah blah blah. Oh boy, that looks correct. So the public village that's already 1 to parent, it's decided by this gather. Let me check the return. Actually, the real bug is count is declared as salty wrist count. Salty means static, wrist means. But look at no declaration is a good statement. You free var here. Variable new mallocs of variable, you pass it to add variable to scope, which does latest input, then copy into the map, then you save. That's fine for the copy. But var modifiers are the modifier actually set on var before add variable to scope. Look at the code, variable new only sets name and is array false. The modifiers come from node modified, but they're never copied into var. Oh boy, that's the bug. The static chat on everybody. And the set check that variable to scope never triggers. Fix. Oh boy. So back to node declaration. Oops, wrong file. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dude is hallucinating real bad. Dude is getting crazy. It already is there. Oh my god. Sorry, let me actually trace this proper instead of guessing. Can you add some temporary? Oh my god, he wants to debug. Oh my god. Yeah, by this point, yeah, I'm cooked. Debug that variable to scope, blah blah blah. Name is set blah blah blah. Blah, 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 blah. Get variable. Oh boy. Oh boy. If static variable map yeah, he added some stuff that wasn't there before. Yeah, of course, because yeah, we added some nonsense. is static. 0 is static. Yeah, that's the info he needs. Resets. Yep, it's false. Oh god. Oh god. Found the create declaration node calls. Get current modifiers internally, but look at the grammar. Optional modifiers. Runs first and sets static root and create deletions, which calls get current modifiers, which results that should work. Call this also losing hope at this point. But wait! Show me optional modifiers. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus Christ, have mercy. Oh, he wants more. Wants more info. Okay, at this point I just paste down the whole file and yeah, it's easier. Now I see the full picture. Yeah, Obviously, parse execution has separate phases. The parse builds the entire AST first, and the interpreter executes. But current modifies the global setting. During parsing and get current modifiers, which resets. It's called inside create declaration mode. Also during parsing. So by the execution, but wait, look at the lexer. And the grammar modifier just sets create modifiers then create with snapshots and there's sets. So node that should be true on the AST node. Add this to purpose detecting create declaration nodes. Okay. Yeah, we actually broke stuff. Probably losing my sanity, and it's almost 1 a.m. Anyway. Yep. Same. Yeah, that doesn't solve a problem. Yeah, it's not showing anything. Showing interpret visitor. Yeah, good God. Oh. So there was a bug here. Allegedly. Yeah, just show me the full. Key changes from the regional. Yeah. We need to remove all the. Nope. Oh, we need to. Actually, I forgot to install it. Oh yeah. The culprit is exactly what I suspected. Argument, evaluation, order in C, in creative collection, no, blah 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 blah. Then look at modifier correct, so where did they go? The arena lock, that's called, three issues that might be used in like greatest calls that collocates a new node from the arena. The arena is the size of the original node point that becomes about modified right into arena implementation. Oh god. Oh my god. Where is it? there it is. Dude, I already show you visitor. I need to show it again. Oh my god. The actual problem, no int is visited, which is dispatched to interpret the int later. That's not it either. Oh, more debug bugs. Yeah, I'm definitely going insane. And it's getting late. And I'm starting to lose my sanity. Little by little. What the hell? Create declaration nodes. Dude, I totally underestimated this. Oh my god, we already have, I want to admit the pointer. Okay, after. Oh god. Interpreted visitor declaration. Oh my god. Compile, install, run. So it wants to check if it persists the reference, I guess. Yeah, same pointer, but yeah. I check. Pointer, same pointer, same pointer. I can get this lower. Okay. Yeah, the get point, it's using the same pointer, but it's totally useless. Same pointer, different values. The node is being mutated between creation and visitation. Something is writing zeros over the modifiers field of the created relation. Modifiers that start of AST node after type and var type. Something is called mset on this node integration. Look at the arena. It's a scale for every new node. If a subsequently allocated node overlaps with the declaration node into the arena line, it would zero out the modifiers, but the arena doesn't overlap. Allocate more likely something allocates a new SD node. There could be create a statement list. This is fine. I just remember like the dog with the cup, like a cup of coffee and everything's catching fire, and it's like, this is fine. I'm an idiot. Create statement list. Oh god! Oh my god! Add one more print. We have prints everywhere at this point. They have prints everywhere. Immediately after create the declaration node, it's on the grammar. Oh my god. Yeah. By this point, declaration optional modifier, create declaration. No, f prints have say free. Cause my thighs skibbity pop pop pop, yes yes, skibbity pop pop beep beep, skibbity pop pop pop, yes yes, skibbity pop pop beep beep. Again, the bug isn't showing up at all, which means if a change is being compiled. Oh my god. Dude. Semantic analyzer. I show him the semantic analyzer. Probably not. I don't remember at this point. So the mutation happens somewhere else. There's only one explanation. Like the arena is overriding the node. The equation node's created the arena log. Checked size. Oh my god. But actually, I just spotted a real bug. Inside the revision divisibility in the grammar. Wait. So the node is created, but then zero it later. Okay, so it's a static. So it's at first it is created with is static, but at some point here it goes to is a static false. So that's where it's messing up. But the reference is the same. But something is overwriting here between this. That remains false, false, is static, false, false. So yeah, one is true, 0 is false. There remain possibility. Visitor C node clarificates visit node via SAST, which for node in calls. But look at the onion as the node are in the same unknown modifier. Print the actual memory layout. Oh god. I think I need to add as a git ignore file. Yeah, we need to add solve theories. Right side it must as it must be the baseline generated by the person. Also, the union has node as the node cycles by this other node 7. That's before the interpreter runs. Dude. Oh boy. Okay, let's try again. That's news now. Oh boy. Yeah, it has been set. Okay, let me remove all this ST error. Remove all this garbage. Okay, remove all the debug statements. Make test probably. It's working. You didn't broke anything. Wait, we need to make install. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is going on here? What the? It's weird. Something. What does this show 2 and 4 here? Why? Let me remove this salty here, and yeah, it should work. Let's take Reese as argument. Num plus num. First count equals 1. Let's say 3 and 4 here. Okay, nothing weird. Let's make it salty. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so when it is okay, but when we test this operator, this operator doesn't work, but +1 works. So what we have right now, double increment. So the ASD, create scope. Take test. Okay, everything's working. Install, run. Nope. God, this actually needs to be salty. Fix visitor. Let's see. No assignment. Yeah, I didn't work on the visitor, so I have no idea what the hell is going on here. That sounds weird, but yeah, it's working. Let's test it. Nope. Yeah, 2 assignments visit per call. The assignment counts equals count plus one's been visited twice. That means the interpreter assignment visits the statement twice. Or the function body is being executed twice. Check execute the function call. Man. Yeah. Some stuff that should have been happening here. Yapping. The yapping counter calls evaluates counter as an argument. Look at the visitor node func call. This argument counter is pre-visited, executing it once. Fix node func call. I think it worked. Okay, let's test if it don't break. Okay. Wait, there. We have to make install. I think it worked finally. Okay, so we call it first. Yeah, the one print one. We call it the second time. Yeah, let's just add one more here, and let's. Oh, that's okay. 1, 2, 3. So let's say initializes with 1. Okay. It appears to be working. Let's check if the plus plus operator works. Yeah, it doesn't work, so we have to do with +1. So yeah, it did work. So there. So first and check, make test. Okay, make val grind. Let's hope we don't broke anything. I would actually need to add to the tests here. Stop. Okay, salty. The result expected is 1 new line, 2 new line. Okay. Make test. Okay. Make val grind. Ouch, over 2 seconds. Oh boy, this was insane. This was really insane, and I had to rely on Claude to actually implement it because I have no idea how amazing implemented this visitor pattern here. Like, I didn't touch this piece of code at all, so I have no idea how this thing works. Okay, it appears exiting. Good in loop. Oh my god. Man, what the hell? A good in loop 1, a good in loop 2, a good in loop 3, a good in loop 4. Oh, Gunners. Yeah, Gunners gotta love this. Yeah, so let's take a look at our div. Okay. Man, this is insane. Make format. Select format not found. How do I actually install this? Sudo update. No, just one format. Okay. Yeah, format. Oh boy. What the hell did he do, man? Yeah, he messed a bunch of stuff. What the hell happened here? Yeah, I should have run ceiling. Okay. Let's check the diff. Oh god. And now we run Valgrind again. I don't know what the hell length format did, but yeah, it messed it up. Don't need to change this, neither this. Semantic analyzer. Also this, this, this. Okay. Interpreter. Messed it up. Man, he also messed it up. Inputs also messed it up. The issue was node funco. Yep, we break it again. Yay. No. So here, oh boy. Yeah, I need to find what the hell I undid here, because something I did mess up that was working and Silang broke it. Interpreted as a declaration. I think it probably was here. Yeah, that was it. Big test. Yeah, now it's working. Oh boy, this one was wild. First sanity check. Let's check the salty one more time. And check what happens if I remove salty from here. Okay, print once if I add salty. And it behaves like yeah, behaves like okay. So let's leave this, make test. So let's make raw grind test to see if there's no memory leaks, if we didn't actually broke anything, and then we get ready to open a pull request at almost 2 a.m. in the morning. Oh god. This was wild. And yeah, don't use setLang format. It will break something. I don't know why it broke something. Still I try to figure out why it broke, but yeah. Git status. Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff. So the git ignore thing where he added temp, I think can remove this on here. We actually have some temporary files, all right, or not. Untracked files, yeah. So make tests. Okay. Let's make clean. Make install. Make test. Okay. So it's all working. Git add, git commits, feature, adds, salty keywords, static variables. And now we can open a pull request. Git push origin. Ta-da! And now we can end this madness and I can go to sleep. So hope you like this video, pretty long video to see how a new feature is implemented in Brainrot. And I believe we messed it up with Claude and his matrices or something are rotting already. I know my brain is rotting at this point, that's for sure, because of the insanity of this all. But yeah, if you're still here, don't forget to give a like, subscribe, and yeah, see you the next time. Bye.